my goodness. Epic Mike is in the house. What's up, brother? How you doing?
I took over. I talked to Kamala. She made the hurricane happen, and I got Beardo out of the picture now. DEI is takeover at Geeks and Gamers, bro.
DEI is takeover right here. Yeah. So Epic Mike is officially taken over. So no, how you doing, brother?
Good, man. Good to be here. Absolutely can be blamed for being late. Yeah, some people are like, "Oh, the black guy's not the reason that they're late." No, he is today. We also live up the stereotypes here on Geeks and Gamers. So.
We try to live up to all of them. We think that's very important today.
Yeah.
So, but like any good company, we're judged on Super Chat. So will the DEI replacement be a good business decision or a bad business decision? I guess we're going to see what happens.
I really hope so. Guys, I'm going to need you to send in Super Chats, please.
But today we obviously Central Florida is facing a massive hurricane, and I'm going to be paying close attention to that as the day progresses. Should be making landfall a little bit later this afternoon. And I'll be probably covering that over on my D-Day Cobra channel and covering the landfall. And obviously, we're keeping all of our team members in our thoughts and prayers as this thing makes landfall. And it's going to be a pretty nasty storm. And right now, it's a Category 4. It has been downgraded slightly to a Category 4. That is not really a huge positive because that's still an insanely powerful storm. But we're just going to have to see what happens throughout the day so all day today and then all through the night is pretty much when this is all going to be happening. As we get to tomorrow morning, most of that storm should be cleared out. But I guess we're just going to have to see how it goes. So, anyway, other than that, we got stuff to talk about, including modern audiences and a huge milestone for an Acolyte fundraiser. I think the show's coming back. I think the show's coming back. Yeah, I think, man, the fans have spoken, and it's really impressive. But we'll talk about that a little bit later for sure. But holy crap, be safe. Yeah, let's see. Be safe, though. Danky, where's Danky at in the chat? Is Danky in the chat? Let's see. Oh, this Danky says the storm. He's talking shit about the storm. It ain't nothing. Come get me, mofo, is what he said. Hang on. Let's see right here. This storm ain't nothing. Come get me, mofo. Look at Danky. Danky doesn't give a damn. Okay, something's going on here. Something's going on in this chat. All right. We love Epic Mike, but we miss Beardo. That's
a Beardo alt.
Being nice. Being nice to Beardo is not something I'm used to.
Yeah. Listen, B-Man, I like you, but I did not realize you were a Beardo alt account. It makes a lot of sense now.
Yeah, there's that's somebody being nice to Beardo. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. So that's a little foreign to me. I'm not really understanding that one. So
that's confusing, man. Yeah.
But all right, let's catch a few super chats before we get this party started.
Hell yeah, let's get it started. All right, Beach Lover for 5 random currency. I think that's pounds as well. How's the weather situation in your place, Jeremy? Is everything fine?
Everything is good. Everything is good. Pensacola will not be touched by this hurricane. So I am essentially on the Alabama-Florida border. And so if you look at like where Mobile, Alabama is, I'm like 50 minutes away from Mobile, Alabama. So it's really a hop, skip, and a jump for me to be in Alabama. So I'm on that border. I'm nowhere near where the storm is or going to be hitting. Same with Helene. I was nowhere near that as well. So Pensacola's gotten pretty lucky these last few storms. So I'm nowhere near it. So we'll see. Yeah, if future storms, like it's been like 2 years since we got hit with a real storm here. And we rode it out here in Pensacola, and it was scary. I mean, and this was a storm. I can't remember if my local Pensacola peeps will remember, but it was a couple years ago, and it was a slow moving storm. It was, this thing set over us for a long time because it was only moving at a few miles an hour. So it was an all night and an into the next day situation. House was shaking. Its power was out. It was awful.
That's terrible.
So was it Sally? Hurricane Sally? Is that what it was? Okay. I've been through my share of hurricanes. Hurricane Opal back in the mid 90s is the first major hurricane I was ever went through in Panama City, Florida. Hurricane Opal was brutal. That's the worst one I've been through. So
I can't
But
even imagine, bro. That's wild.
yeah, hurricanes are interesting. I always enjoyed hurricanes, especially when I worked retail,
Oh,
because well, number one, you got paid overtime.
yeah.
Two, everything changed. Like everybody's focused. Everybody was on the same page. It became this kind
Oh,
of
yeah.
group effort to let's get on the same page. You know, you've got pallets of water being delivered. You got pallets of canned goods. There's no bullshit about it. Like, hey, take that pallet up and just roll it out on the floor.
Yep.
Vultures just coming in, just
Just snatching them. Yeah.
look forward to hurricanes from a retail standpoint because the business was picking up and it changed the game, man. You know, like it didn't matter. All the bullshit didn't matter. It was like now we have a focused effort. Everybody's on the same page. So I always enjoyed that element of it. I don't enjoy the tornadoes. That's the thing I don't enjoy.
No, tornadoes can get. Yeah, we get those occasionally up here, like really rarely. Thing is, I used to have to work in a job where when there was bad flooding and stuff, I got really busy and like it wasn't even like a fun busy. So that was I could not live in Florida doing like restoration and stuff. I don't even know how they do it over there. When they had the Texas floods, we talked about just loading all of our equipment up and going down there because some companies did that and they just lined up in parking lots and they just went to people's houses and stuff. I can't even imagine all of the work that has to be done after that. That's too much.
Yeah, it's foreign to people that are, you know, I've seen so many people lately and they're like, why would you live in Florida when this is happening and all of that? And you know, and I get those questions, but ultimately I'm trying to pull up the hurricane right now just so I can show everybody what we're looking at, some of the latest models that they have, if they have any up that I can find. But it's pretty brutal. Now I know that there's this, I saw Drama Alert tweet out that this is like a double system. That's not the case at all. That's not what's happening. So anybody that's seeing that, Drama Alert doesn't know what they're talking about.
Imagine that.
So right here, this system is just, that's another system ahead of it that's been there. It's just rain. And yeah, it's going to produce some, you know, activity, but it's not a twin system or a double system or whatever Drama Alert said. But this is the hurricane right here. It's barreling to what probably is going to be Tampa or Sarasota, where it makes landfall, and then it's going to make its way through the state, or at least you know, the center part of the state, and it's going to impact pretty much, I would say, about 60% of Florida. It's not going to hit me. Dang. It's not going to hit the Panhandle, but it is a pretty brutal system. So there you go, right there.
Prayers for safety, man. That's wild, bro.
Yeah. So,
but there's the thing. Everybody says that to you guys, but then they like over here they go like, I could never do snow. I could never do all those snowstorms and stuff. And I kind of like it because it's kind of fun to get snowed in and be like, oh, dang, no school. No, I don't have to go to work because nobody can drive on the roads. And I get to sit there and then I can kick my kids outside, make them go like make snowmen. But yeah, man, I mean, it just depends. You get used to it wherever you live. So,
yep.
Right.
So right here, let me show this really quickly. So this kind of puts it into perspective right here. Rating hurricanes, category 1, winds 74 to 95 miles an hour, very dangerous winds, produce some damage. Category 2, 96 miles an hour to 110, extremely dangerous winds will cause extensive damage. Cat 3 will rip your roof off. Cat 4 will pretty much destroy your house. Cat 5, you're done. Now, this is direct impact. The storm, I want to say that the center, the eye of the storm and the hurricane force winds that are like category 4 only spreads about like 40 miles, which is not very much at all compared to some other systems. Orlando's probably going to see category 1 winds is what Orlando is going to see, but a ton of rain and flooding and everything like that. But like houses on the coast of Sarasota or Tampa, they're facing that Cat 4 right there, Cat 3 to Cat 4. Man. So that's rough stuff right there.
Yeah, man. That's crazy, dude.
So yeah, I'm a meteorologist.
Yeah, Weatherman
Listen,
Jeremy.
if you think I know what the fuck I'm talking about, you've never watched this channel. So I'm just a retard with an internet connection. Don't think I know anything other than I'm a retard with an internet connection. That's
you
it.
apparently know more than Drama Alert, so figure that one out. Right? Chris Coran for $2 says it is officially a great hair day with Epic Mike. Yeah, man, we're keeping it going. You know, it's out here. It's fluffy. I'm feeling myself. So, Torgo the White for $2 says PSA. OG Red Dead Redemption coming to PC 10/29. I heard that. I'm actually looking forward to that because I think replaying that on PC, optimized on PC, would be pretty legit. So hopefully they didn't fuck it up too much. But Golden Nuggets for £2 says Jeremy is a hero to many with beautiful eyebrows. That's
a lot of sarcasm going on today.
Yeah, I noticed now that you've said things about people and like being nice to you, the comments have gotten increasingly nicer to you. Yeah, you've screwed up now. You told them exactly how to get you. So.
I keep trying to reset this back to like Jeremy's a retard.
Yeah. Keenan for $2 says, did you see the show The Strain? I never watched The Strain. I heard it was good, but I never watched it.
Never saw that one.
Creepy vampire movie or TV show. Cactus for $2 says, Jeremy, can we make #embarrass for hairs a thing?
I think she does that every time she talks.
Bro,
man, she is stupid.
Dude, the interviews are brutal, bro. I'm like, oh my god, dude. That teleprompter one hurt. When she was in Michigan with that teleprompter and she like just started repeating herself over and over again. Oh my god, dude.
And now I got my Geeks and Gamers account tweeting out that it's a fucking twin system because Drama Alert did it. Probably. Fuck.
After you just said it's
Jesus
not
apparently, and everybody thinks I run that account.
Well, oh
Jesus.
fuck, that's pretty good. Keenan for $2. Did you see the show Into the Badlands? I did watch part of the first season of Into the Badlands. It was kind of interesting, but I didn't really get into it. I don't know, but that's wild. Stephen DeLeon for $2 says #save Savvy's boobas. Yeah, we got to go back in time and fix the timeline. When Savvy lost her boobs, everything went to shit. So we got to go fix that. Sergio Garcia for $2. If Jay is the best of you, Beardo is the greatest. He spelled greatest GRATEST. Oh fuck. Yeah, shout out to Beardo, not knowing how to read, man. NASA Canes fan for $5 says Milton should go find Bradley and make more board games. The hurricane business is not long lasting. It's actually pretty good. And that hat is sick, bro. That Cobra Kai hat's rad. Johnny the wife beater, oh my god, for $2. Damn dishwasher stopped working. Be right back. Oh, hi Mike. What's going on, Johnny? Be nice to your dishwasher. It's important. Mad Max for $5. His thoughts and prayers for those in North Carolina and Florida. Yeah, absolutely, man. North Carolina got hit really hard.
Yes.
And it's just gonna get worse, man. I don't know if you've seen the video, Jeremy. There's a video of they showed like this street and there was like houses all along this like riverbed, and then after the storm, all the houses were gone except like one house. This guy's like yellow little tiny dinky house, and like it's just surrounded by floodwater and it's just sitting like by itself.
Jeez.
Dude, it's crazy the kind of damage over there, man. I mean, and then like a couple towns are just gone. The guy was like standing on like, he said there's like 7 feet of like soot and dirt, and you could see the tops of the buildings. He was standing next to the roofs. I can't even imagine, dude.
It's rough, man. These storms. I've been through this for 20-something years here in Florida, and it's like I know everybody seems to think because the election's going on, and like oh something's going on. It's called hurricane season. That's what it's called. It's called hurricane season.
Well, maybe they set the election season during hurricane season on purpose.
Yeah. Well, if that was the case, then they need to head for Georgia because that's where they can cause their damage. Remember, a water main, got us to stop counting votes last time. Water main pipe broke at 2:00 in the morning. We got to stop voting because there's a water pipe.
They did the same shit in Detroit too. They're like, oh, you can't come in this building because there's a water pipe burst, and they're like, that means we should be in there figuring it out. They're like, no, don't come in here. Wild. Stephen DeLeon for $5 says the most dangerous thing in hurricanes is the debris. That's what gets you. Yeah. Getting hit by a stop sign at 100 miles an hour would do some damage. Crimson Cyborg for 109 says, good morning, lads. What's going on, Crimson? Good to see you, buddy.
It's okay, Steph. It's okay, Steph.
I like how Steph just told on herself. You didn't have to say anything.
I wasn't gonna call you out by name, Steph.
Oh shit, that's funny. Oh,
We
man.
love Steph. We love Steph.
Absolutely. Maddening for $10 says, "Good morning, G&G. Brethren back east, be safe. Appreciate the storm coverage. Let us know if there's any way we can help. Prayer sent. Epic Mike, good to see you." Well, thank you so much, Maddening. That's really nice. Appreciate it. Enrico Palazzo for $10 says, "Jeremy, very odd that 3 of your favorite people, Gutfield, Barry Bonds, and Tom Brady, all went to the same high school."
Really? Is that true?
I have no idea.
That's wild.
Yeah.
I'm not like Gutfeld's fine. I wouldn't say Gutfeld's one of my favorite people. I think he's fine. He's entertaining. He's funny.
Jeremy
Barry
loves
Bonds and Tom Brady, though, yeah. I mean, Barry Bonds. Racism is why they won't acknowledge his greatness. That's obviously not true, but it's bullshit that they disrespected him, Mark McGuire, Sammy Sosa. Like, that's my whole thing. Like, I've talked about like the whole Vince McMahon thing and how now suddenly like the WWE doesn't want to acknowledge Vince McMahon, even though he literally built the entire fucking company.
Yeah.
It's the same with like Barry Bonds. Like, Barry Bonds they rode that train. They rode the Mark McGuire, Sammy Sosa, Barry Bonds train. MLB knew about the steroids. They had no
100%.
problem. They had no problem. And then once it became too much of a PR disaster, suddenly it's like, oh, we need to cut ties with this person. It's like, dude, you embraced that shit. You made money off of that. You celebrated it.
Yeah.
I can't stand when people like, I can't stand the phony bullshit of the corporate world or whatever. And by the way, just to be clear, I'm not feeling sorry for Vince. Okay. Vince did the same thing to people. All right. When Hulk Hogan dropped the N-word, they kicked him out. Like they eliminated his likeness from WWE for like 2 years. Okay.
Yeah.
If you think Vince didn't say the N-word behind closed doors, because we know we said it on camera. I know it. He said it on camera. But if you think Vince didn't say it behind the scenes, you are insane. Okay. If you don't think, dude, Vince McMahon is a fucking psychopath. Okay.
Yeah.
An absolute
100%.
madman. So I'm not feeling sorry for him. It's just it's the system that I see that I can't stand, you know?
Well, like during the interview, the whole the thing, Triple H said something about like, who's really to blame here, the guy that did it or the people that were consuming it? And like, I think it's kind of shitty to throw it at the fans, like, oh, it's the fans' fault that we got here. But it's also like, dude, that's what made WWE popular, man. Like some of the crazy shit they were doing, and Vince McMahon with that fucking do-rag on, like dude, I forgot that he said this when he had the ECW championship. He goes, "I know there's children around." He's like, "I know this is a family program, but he goes, I'm about to expose myself on." I was like, bro, this same guy that walked around wearing a do-rag and did that, said the N-word to John Cena right in front of Booker T, and you're going to be surprised that he had like a mistress, and they were like, nah. Dude, it was wild. It's crazy shit.
The wild times, man. Wild times.
The man that told his daughter, he's like, "Yo, I think I'm gonna run an incest storyline," and she was like, "No, I won't be part of it." And he's like, "Oh, fine, whatever." And he, in the interview, in the fucking documentary, he admitted that he did it, and he thought it was hilarious. He still was like, "I still think we should have done it." I was like, "Dude, this is crazy shit, man."
And now suddenly the WWE, and again, I always, the best way to describe Vince McMahon is he's Colonel Jessup in A Few Good Men.
Yeah.
You want me on that wall. You need me on that wall, you know, and that's it. Like Vince had to be Vince in order to take the business and the company where it went to. And everybody has careers because of it. Everybody has multi-million-dollar careers, household names, legacies, all of that. And it's all because Vince McMahon was willing to do whatever the fuck it took to make things happen. And everybody surrounded themselves with Vince. Even when WCW was taking over and they were beating them in the ratings, there was still this huge amount of people that were loyal to Vince because they were like, no, we're loyal to Vince. Well, if he was such a bad guy, why didn't you get away from him then? But now suddenly, oh, Vince was a terrible guy. Get the fuck out of here.
Yep.
Shit pisses me off.
And the thing is, like, I think more than anything, it speaks to one guy that never turned on Vince, even after all the crazy stuff came out. The Undertaker.
Undertaker.
Said he's like a father to me, man. He's got he had his back. course, Hulk Hogan throws him under the bus because Hulk Hogan's a piece of bro. Hulk Hogan would throw anybody under the bus.
He will.
They're like,
he will.
dude, it's wild shit, man. But yeah, dude. I mean, yep. Undertaker was like, even to this day, we wouldn't be here without this guy, man. So
yep.
Says a lot.
That's it. All right, let's jump into our first topic really quickly, Mike.
Yeah.
We had Konami deletes a post announcing Silent Hill 2 remake was designed for, wait for it, modern audiences. Oh boy, here we go with the modern audiences bullshit. Listen, it's a red flag. It's just like pronouns in bio.
Yep.
Okay, it's just like that. Like when you hear a company talking about modern audiences, they are telling you point blank that they hate your guts and that they want nothing to do with you and that they are looking for this imaginary modern audience. There is no modern audience. It doesn't exist. Okay, that's just the reality of the situation. The modern audience is seeing Joker right now. How's that working out? The modern audience watched The Acolyte. How'd that work out? The modern audience bought Concord. How'd that work out? That's your modern audience. Okay.
Yeah.
That's simple. So, so we get here. Konami, the publisher, blah, 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 blah. Okay. But here, at the end of May, Konami published a post on X that has since been deleted where it announced, see the, is it Bloober team devs working on Silent Hill 2. Preserved authenticity while adapting a horror classic for modern audiences. The post also included a video that featured the game's lead producer stating, I think the biggest change that we've had was actually how to make the game approachable for the newcomers who have not played the original. That's their focus right there. That's all the fuck they care about. That's all the fuck the newcomers. Okay. The entire reason that you have a franchise is because the fans have been there. Take care of the fans. Take care of the people that supported this shit for all of these years. Quit worrying about bringing new people. I hate this fucking idea of bringing new people into the equation. I fucking hate it. I'm sick and tired of that shit. Take care of the people that made you.
Yeah.
It's like me. When I was I've talked about this before. All right. When I was a fucking customer of DirecTV, I kept seeing DirecTV. I've been there for years. I keep seeing DirecTV. Hey, for new customers, we'll give you every fucking thing for free. And I'm like, the fuck? What about me, motherfucker? I've been paying for this shit for years. You don't want to give me any discounts? You don't want to care? No, because they don't give a shit about you. Okay, it's the same thing. And look, we're on Rumble, and that's cool. Okay, my biggest mistake was going to Rumble because Rumble floated these ideas. They were willing to give anybody money that wasn't on their platform. But if you were on their platform, they were not willing to give you a contract or a deal or anything like that because they already had you. They didn't give a fuck. They're like, well, Geeks Gamers is already here. They've got like 80-something thousand followers on their main account. They've got over 200 and something thousand collectively. We don't need to give Geeks and Gamers anything. So they'll give all these other motherfuckers that ignore their platform. Meanwhile, I'm on the platform because I cared about our audience that was on the platform, because we have people that want to watch us on Rumble. So Rumble's whole idea was, oh, fuck those guys. We don't need to worry about them. They're already here. We need to worry about people that don't give a shit about us. It's like, no, fucking worry about people that care about you. Yeah. That's what the gaming industry is doing is, oh, we need to bring the new people in. Go ahead, Mike. You were going to say something.
No, man, you're absolutely right. And that's the thing. The same people that made these games popular, made these games bestsellers, like all you have to do is if the game was good and people loved it and you're going to remake it, the same people that loved it before are going to rebuy the game. And then people that don't have any idea what these games were like and why these games are popular are going to test it out, try it, and the game should speak for itself. And like in a similar vein, so I just started replaying I started playing the Resident Evil 2 remake. I've never played a Resident Evil game before. I saw the remake. I was like, I'm gonna try it, and people said, "Yo, the remake is awesome. We love it. It's good. It's just like the original." And there's a couple things that are missing, but then they also warned me, "Hey, but not all the remakes are good. Resident Evil 3 remake has a bunch of missing content. It really bothered us." It's like, so it speaks to something. I'm being told, don't play this game because it's not like the original, but other people are like, yo, this one, even though it's a remake, is like the original. Play it and enjoy it. And I'm having a fantastic time with it, man. I don't understand why they have to try to reinvent anything other than either bad actors, or they're just the idea, well, we got to bring in new people. It's like modern audiences, like, they're gonna buy games because they're good games, not just because you say, well, look at all the DEI we added into this. This is awesome, isn't it? So.
Yeah, and I think I saw Cabrutus had a tweet where he said, yeah, right here. Silent Hill 2 remake has been confirmed to be DEI detected game with involved with hit detection. So hit detection, there was something with, I guess there's this big YouTuber that's with hit detection. What's his name? It might be on here. Jake something. Jacob Geller. Geller. So Jacob Geller is this like big YouTuber. He's got like 1 million something subscribers, and he came out and said in an interview that he basically that he wishes the world could get rid of all gamers or something like that, even though he's a gamer himself. Fucking weird, man. And yeah, so it's just these people are absolutely out of their fucking minds, and so this is not going to be I mean, I haven't followed the Silent Hill 2 stuff that closely. I played Silent Hill back in the day. I thought they were fine. I was never the biggest like fan. Resident Evil was my cup of tea back in the day, not Silent Hill. But I remember playing like the first game a long time ago. But ultimately, when you go down this road, you are inviting a cancer into your body at that point. That's what you're doing. You're actively saying like, hey, there's a disease, let me bring that disease and put it into my body. That's what you're doing with your game. You're looking and saying, that's a disease, let me put that disease in my game. And as that disease gets there, it's only going to spread, because you're going to embrace it, because that's what these companies do with these games and these movies and all of that. When you bring that disease into it, it's only going to spread, and it may spread fast, it may spread slow, but as long as it's there, it's got the ability to spread, and it will in some capacity. A lot of that comes into how much are you going to nurture that disease. And if you have a disease in your body and you're not willing to do the proper things, eat the proper food, exercise, work out, or whatever it is, then that disease is going to start taking over at a faster rate. If you have this disease that you bring into your fold with social justice, and you're sitting there putting more policies in place and implementing more of this bullshit, that disease is going to spread even faster. So we'll see 100%. How they handle this. That's ultimately what this comes down to. So
yeah, 100%, man.
And I think that the backlash is going to be, I mean, again, deleting a tweet is a classic example of showing that they probably were getting a lot of backlash on this tweet. They were probably getting roasted. There were probably a lot of people that were calling them out. And instead of standing by it and, just letting people speak their minds, they deleted it and ran from it. So that speaks volumes.
Well, and part of it too is, people are like, well, if you don't like it, don't buy it. But a lot of these remakes and remasters, specifically the remakes, more than anything, they will not tell you that they change things until the game comes out. Now, audiences have become really skeptical, and they're going, what did you change? What else have you done in the game? Have you done anything different? But for a lot of times, they won't tell you that any of this is going on. But that's why we have people like Cabrutus, and we have people that are putting in the work to figure out who's developing these games, what can we find out, what kind of leaks can we find to these. You obviously see characters that were redesigned in Silent Hill. A lot of the female characters had weird face redesigns and stuff like that. So that kind of shit is the stuff that will turn people off. And the don't like it, don't buy it crowd that are trying to say, well, I don't know why you guys are so upset about this. Like, if you don't like it, whatever, just go play the old school. Well, part of it is because some of the people don't know that this is going to be different. All they see is it's a remake of a game that I love, so I'm just going to play it or buy it because I love the original, and then they play it and go, oh, this is different. This is garbage. Like, it's things are completely changed. So yeah, man, it's a mess. And so shout out to people that are calling it out so that people know not to go out and buy these games.
Yep, and modern audiences does not exist. It doesn't exist.
No, it doesn't.
And the proof is in the pudding. We've seen it time and time again. I listed off all of the stuff. I mean, Concord, that's your modern audience. How'd that work out for you? Not too good, huh? Not too good with the modern audience there.
Yeah,
Dustborn. Yeah, how'd that one work out? How's Starfield doing these days? How'd that one go? Not too well. So the modern audience does not exist. You know who exists? The people that have cared about gaming for years and years and years. And I don't know, man. Like, I mean, look, I could easily try to focus Geeks and Gamers and go, hey guys, we need to grow the company even more. So we need to reach out to people. Our fucking streams are not meant for people that don't watch our show. Like they're just not. Like there's people that like there's so many inside jokes. I talked about this on Cobra Cast where I was like, look, Cobra Cast is not for like the Tim Pool wider audience. Tim Pool is a very normie show, and I don't mean that disrespectfully. I think Tim Pool actually does a really good show, but it's really easy to digest for anyone.
Yep.
Whereas you come to the Cobra Cast and you're like, what are they talking about? 199. Why is this guy's gay? Like they're calling him like what? Like it's not meant for like new people. Now that doesn't mean that new people don't find it, and then but you got to be you've got to understand it. Like you've got to be cut from that cloth to get it. Same with the Tuesday night's main event. Like I could seriously go like, guys, we need to stay on point. We need to focus. We need to make sure that we're putting the right title, the right metadata, so we can get a bigger audience, or we can just take care of the audience that wants to show up every week.
Yep. And then
I like that idea.
People go, oh, I like this energy. I want to find out what this is about. It actually makes people more willing to become a hardcore fan and stick around. Or they go, I don't like the energy. I don't want to stick around here. But like, I don't know. I very much feel that. But also I saw somebody mention like the Metal Gear Solid 3 remake that's coming out. They have specifically gone on like record as saying, yo, we're sticking to the original game. We're not changing the designs. There's the character in there that has like a shirt unzipped and her massive tits are hanging out the whole game. They're like, we're leaving it like that. The people have seen the character design. She's still gorgeous. Like they know what their audience is, and they know exactly what their audience wants. And they're like, yo, we're trying to stick to as faithful of a game as we can. Even the voice lines, they haven't changed any of that stuff. And watch Metal Gear Solid Delta sell like hotcakes because that's what the audience does want. They're like, hey, boobs in HD, I'm buying it. People like boobs. People like boobs. Yeah.
People like boobs. It's always going to. This is why no one likes Savvy, but that's okay. So
we used to, but not anymore.
We used to, but not anymore. Hail Savvy. All right, let's read some super chats.
Right, goddamn. Shadow saying for $5 says Trumpy Trout is the only thing that brings Jeremy joy in life.
Dude, that's weird, man. I'm not buying.
People were talking about trying to buy you one, so it's probably going to show up at your door.
I'm not interested in Trumpy Trout. I'm really not.
You're gonna have like a bunch in your PO box. Like they just keep sending them. So. Fantastic Mr. Knox for $2 says Ubisoft is selling NFTs in desperation. Thoughts? Sinking ship.
Yeah. I mean, that sounds about right. It sounds like are they really? Are they like NFTs I didn't think NFTs were even a thing anymore. Are they really doing that?
A lot of companies still try to do stuff with them. Yeah. I mean, I don't know for sure if they're actually selling NFTs, but yeah, apparently they are trying to push for it. That's wild, bro. Any chance they can get to bleed their audience some money, man.
Listen, I don't know a single human being that has ever purchased an NFT.
Yeah.
I don't know anyone.
I don't either.
I just, it's such a foreign thing to me. I just don't get it. I don't know why anyone would. I don't get it. I don't know anyone.
It's weird, man.
Is anyone in this audience buying NFTs? Like, I just don't know anyone.
Yeah,
such a weird thing.
Yourself. Tell us now if you sent an NFT. Send it in the super chat so we can talk to you and ask you questions about it.
Somebody says, didn't Mark buy one? Mark the Cyborg? Really?
Yeah, but that sounds about right for Mark. Mark probably testing the waters. Because what is this? Can I download this to my leg? What's going on with this? Coali for $5 says Jeremy is great at spelling and a wonderful host. Meek, still eat dogs on the side and breaking the timeline. As an Asian, I approve. Well, thank you. Guys, yeah, make sure that we send in lots of chats complimenting Jeremy. That's his favorite thing ever is being told how much of a good person he is. Maz Apocalypse for $5. Oi, if Beardo gets swept up by the storm, it's only because he skips leg day. Bro needs to do something about those noodly legs. Mike, when are we getting braids? Probably soon, actually. Maddening just became a member for 2 months. Says the stream was a great show on FX, underrated. Yeah, FX has got some bangers, man. Sons of Anarchy, Justified, yeah, The Shield. Mo Zamboni for $2. Jeremy looks normal. His parents were not related. Well, that's a compliment, I guess. Fucking shit.
Let's see. Slagless says Jeremy is really good at making topics about himself. Well, when people come in my chat and say shit like that and I can highlight it, I can 100% make it all about me. So yes, thank you for that. But I'm also good at making topics about Donald Trump. So check this out. He went on with Andrew Schultz. Is that his name?
Yeah.
So listen.
Elon interviewed me on something.
Yeah.
And I think they said 275 million hits or listens.
That's a lot of people.
That was a record.
A nation. Yeah.
But it's a whole new, different way of
Can I ask you a question
getting the word out, right?
about Elon specifically? Is he your favorite African American?
Asking
Pretty good, actually.
but this part where Trump talks about Elon, hang on, if I can find. Oh, of course, Twitter video.
Oh, geez. Speaking of Elon, fix your fucking internet, Elon. What are you doing?
Twitter video really sucks. Like it's really crappy. I don't know why this happens. But I guess we're not going to hear the rest of it right now.
That's really fucking funny though. Yeah, Andrew Schultz is funny. Maz Apocalypse for another $5 says, wasn't there a treaty signed by NATO in the 70s that they wouldn't use weather technology to cause damage to cities and infrastructure? Yeah, there actually was, but they don't fucking stick to that and they don't care. Slagless for Canadian $2 says, Epic Mike is one of the good ones. Well, I'm half one of the good ones. It all balances itself out. So Keenan for 2 says, did you see the movie Stealing Harvard? I have not seen that
Long
movie.
time ago. I think I saw that one a long time ago.
Really? Yeah. It sounds familiar, but I've never seen it. Pre-Dawn Corpse for $5 says, Jeremy, I noticed that you're gay. Where's Birdo? Good morning, Epic Mike. What's that beeping sound? Once again, I do not have a smoke detector plugged in anywhere, so they cannot beep because I ripped it out of my wall and I still haven't fixed it. And then Birdo is hiding from a storm right now. So
Yep.
Shadow Sand for $5 says, Jeremy, I didn't know you were in Sparking Zero as Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Good work, man.
Yeah, hey, I'm a jack of all trades, master of none.
Yeah, I've heard that game is really fucking hard. People are playing through the campaign and they're getting their ass kicked by like just the regular like campaign characters, and I kind of love that. So MC Cutters or McCutters, is that how we're saying that? We're just gonna say McCutters for
McCutters.
Yeah, I believe that's my stapler. I'll burn this MF down. Yeah, there you go. Christian Rocker for $5 says, a Florida man is currently living on a boat out in the water during the hurricane, according to Drama Alert, but there is video proof. That sounds like the most Florida man shit ever, bro. Just living on a boat in the hurricane. So Keenan for 2. Keenan's on a roll with these movies. Did you see the movie Swim Fan? I've never seen that movie.
I did see Swim Fan a long time ago. Time. So that movie was like what, 90s? You think so?
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Stephen DeLeon for $5 says, have you seen the 3rd episode of Penguin yet? Let's talk about Colin's performance.
I've seen the first 2 too. I've seen the first 2, so I still need to watch episode 3. This hurricane's had me really distracted. So,
I watched it last night. It's really good.
Yeah, so far the series has been really good. I don't know where the criticisms are going to come into play, but I guess we'll see. But so far, 2 episodes for me. And I know everybody's been happy with 3. It just did. I don't know, man. I don't know how this show goes off the rails. I guess some people think it does, but the people, what we're talking about, IGN specifically, they gave it a 5 out of 10 for the series. So yeah, but we got 8 episodes total. Looking forward to seeing where they're going with it.
Yeah, that's wild. I don't know how you messed that up that bad, but IGN also gave Acolyte what, an 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
So.
Do you remember when Colin Farrell was like? Do you remember when he was like in like every movie for like 2 years? Like he was in all these. It was crazy, man. He was everywhere. He was everywhere.
Remake. Fucking, yeah. Fantastic. He was in everything.
He was in every fucking thing for like a few years.
True Detective.
Yeah, and then he kind of went away. What was he in? True Detective season 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I just watched season 1, and I was told not to watch season 2.
Bro,
dude.
So wait, you just saw season 1 for the first time?
Yeah, like a month or 2 months ago. Yeah,
it's one of the best seasons of television. It's perfection.
Ever.
It is fucking perfection. It is. There's no need to watch any more of them. I tried to watch some of the others. Season 1 is perfect.
Yeah.
My
was told
God, man.
There's nothing like season 1. The rest of the show never gets to that level. They're like, it's good, but it isn't season 1 good. I'm like, then I'm not watching, because dude, season
man.
1. This is how wild. I've been kind of on a hot streak with shows, man. That's why I was really skeptical about The Penguin. I watched True Detective. I watched all of Breaking Bad, all of Better Call Saul. Like, dude, my expectations are very high for television now, and I was like, I don't know if Penguin's gonna be good. So far, Penguin's really fucking good, man. It's really well paced. It's very well acted. This last episode was great.
Yeah, you've been on a run. You watched Better Call Saul, Breaking Bad, True Detective. You need to watch Sons of Anarchy. That's what you need to watch. You need to watch Sons of Anarchy.
FX, dude, they got some banger shows, man. So I'm kind of looking forward to it. So.
Yeah, you need to watch Sons of Anarchy.
All right, I'll put it on my list. Keenan, for 17 months, says, did you see the movie Narc starring Jason Patrick and Ray Liotta? I think I've seen Narc years ago.
I don't think I've seen Narc.
Yeah. TGV Monster for $5. I played Silent Hill 2 Remake. It's honestly a great remake despite the post. I consider it on the same level as Resident Evil 1 Remake. Solid 9 out of 10. Well, there you go. I'm glad you enjoyed it, man. So, yeah. The best way to find out, I mean, if you play it and you tell people you like it, then word of mouth, you know. Johnny Arbor for $2 says, we need Mike on Cobra Cast. I've been on Cobra Cast a couple times.
No black people on Cobra Cast.
Yeah, Jay yelled at me a lot. He was just like, stop talking, Mike. So I was like, all right. Maddening for $5 says, marketing to flavor of the month fans guarantees your IP is going to nosedive ultimately. Wake up. Yeah, 100%, man. Gaming industry is in trouble right now. So Dave Nunn for $1.99 says, did Beep have floaters? Hashtag save Beep.
Save Beep.
Yeah, I'm sure she'll survive. C&D Designs became a YouTube member. Thank you so much for the membership, man. Appreciate you. C&D Design for $2 says, hail the 199 Trump 2024. What up, Epic Mike? What's going on, C&D? Welcome in. Booming Bob for $5 says, Jeremy enjoys Snake Eyes because Nolan was a part of it and he doesn't have Titanfall 3 to enjoy.
What?
Yeah, that was going all over the place, man. Wow.
I know that we don't talk about this guy much, but I think we should mention iShowSpeed. You heard about this?
I have not.
This is actually a positive. Okay. iShowSpeed was attempting to break the world record for most backflips in a 24-hour period.
No way.
He made it to 660 backflips, and then his legs shut down on him.
Holy shit.
This dude, he did it on a live stream. He did it on a live stream. See, he was live the whole time. He did
660 backflips, bro.
Yeah, 660, and he did it on a live stream, and his legs locked up on him. Here he is right here.
What's the record?
1,008.
I swear to God.
Dude, he lost? Yeah.
I deadass can't jump, chat. Oh, I hate to just sit up here and like lie to y'all. Don't think this is the last time I'll be.
He did it with no prep. He did this with no preparation.
No prep?
Yeah.
Or maybe the next 2 months.
Bro,
so he just did it.
660 with no prep.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted. I will be attempting this again. I'm not letting this slip out my hands. But
that's crazy, dude. So he says he's going to, I think he needs to get like a personal trainer and prep for it, and he will get the world record probably. 660 backflips. And he did, bro. If I'm not mistaken, and somebody can correct me if they watched it, but like I think he did 660 within like 12 hours.
Fuck.
And then he just could not. He just literally could not do another backflip. His legs were gone.
I'm super picky about who I watch for streamers, and I did not like this guy when
I didn't either, but he is fucking entertaining as hell, man.
He is, dude, and like he's doing shit like the old, like doing like that's kind of like jackass shit that we used to grow up watching.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, dude, this guy's gonna jump over a car, and stuff like that. Yeah. Speaking of that car thing, the guy that tried to debunk it and said that it was all fake, somebody showed him a different camera angle, and he backed off. He goes, "No, I'm pretty sure it's real."
Yeah,
I don't know how you fake that separate camera angle.
Speed is a freak athlete, man. He really is. Like, it's crazy how much of an athlete he is. But yeah, I saw that the other day because one of these Twitter accounts that I was following, they're like, iShowSpeed is attempting to break the world record on live stream, and I'm like, what the hell is this idiot doing now? In a good way, I say that because, like I said, when I first saw iShowSpeed years ago, I was like, I can't stand this kid. He's actually legitimately entertaining, and so. I started watching a little bit of it, and this dude was sleeping. He took a nap on camera. And I'm like, what a weird, I can't even process that.
Yeah.
But
Oh man.
but he was his legs like locked up at like 660. He just straight up could not do another backflip. So
Yeah.
but that's
Dude,
crazy.
even if you
man.
were faking it, you did 660 backflips. Like, fuck, dude, man. And then, yeah, I mean, he's got the money and the time. If he wants to break this record, he's going to do it. 660 is insane, bro.
Yeah, that's a lot. That is crazy.
Absolutely. Getting back to super chats. Paper Lager for $10 says every woman in the Silent Hill 2 remake has big head syndrome, like the new Dragon Age. Unrelated, male skulls are bigger on average. Yeah, well, they don't understand biology, so. The Hidden Bee for $2 says you guys have to keep playing Among Us. I'm sure we'll keep doing that, dude. It was a blast. You got to show up next time. Surprisingly, Jay and Ben were some of the best players that night.
Well, I got some big news for you and everybody in the chat. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a reason to celebrate. Reason to celebrate. Oh my gosh, we did it. Oh my gosh, we made our goal. This is so amazing, Acolyte family. We've taken a huge step forward with our cause. Thank you to everyone who donated. This is the Amanda Stenberg Stan account with a GoFundMe for the Acolyte.
Oh man, they're gonna fund the next season?
Help fund to save the Acolyte, and they raised $2,200 with 50 donations.
Oh my god, dude.
50 donations.
Bro, what are they doing, bro? Oh my god. Dude, you could raise more, like anybody in our community could raise more than that for like any cause in like a couple hours, bro. Like that's what are they doing? And where's the money going? Who are they giving it to?
I know that's the thing, is where does the money go? How does this save the Acolyte?
Yeah.
All right. This is a bigger flop than the Acolyte itself. But so somebody says, please donate all of this to a good cause like hurricane victims. This will never make a difference. The show is never coming back. Please don't tell me what to do. Shoot, dude.
How do you get offended? Don't tell me what to do with my money. Like, bro, you know what? I respect the grift. I'm going to go start my own campaign. I'm going to get the Acolyte back on the air by taking all of the money and I'll donate it to myself and I'll ask Disney to bring the show back. That's crazy, dude.
What?
$2,200.
Acolyte fans just continue to show how out of touch with reality they are. Let me be clear. There's nothing wrong with liking a show. There's nothing wrong with liking a bad show. There's nothing wrong with liking an unpopular show. There's also nothing wrong with disliking a popular show. None of these things are wrong. There's nothing wrong with any of this.
Nope.
But I would guarantee that this is one of the accounts that were targeting us for demonetization because we have opinions that they don't like.
Yep.
And now, I mean, where is the money going? That is a valid question. What, like, how is this money meant to save the Acolyte with your $2,200? I don't understand that.
Yeah,
it makes no sense.
Yeah, I don't know. Like that's not even a minute of the Acolyte. Like I think a minute of the Acolyte's like $18,000 or some crazy shit like that, dude. Like that's what are they doing? It's
for billboards. You're not providing context.
Oh my bad.
I didn't know. Wow. Well, wait a minute, because the Acolyte didn't have any marketing, guys.
Yeah. My fucking bad. I didn't know. I guess you know what? These billboards
that'll save the fucking Acolyte.
Okay, I'll be driving down the highway. I'll see a fucking billboard. I go, oh my god! Disney season 2.
Disney didn't even market the show at all. There was no marketing. This is going to save the Acolyte right here. Disney didn't even market this. They never told anyone about it.
Nope.
Thank goodness we have the context now. Yeah. I didn't realize that. Holy shit.
You want to know what's really fucking funny though? They raised $2,200. Here in Michigan, a large billboard, the average price is $2,400 to $5,000. So they can't even get a large billboard. So once again, this context doesn't help anything. Like they can't even afford a regular fucking billboard, dude. Oh my God. One billboard will save the Acolyte, guys. This is all they needed.
Hey,
Yep, that's fucking crazy.
You're just not providing facts. What facts am I not providing? The fact is they raised $2,200 to save a fucking show that was canceled because it couldn't turn a profit because they spent too much money.
Yeah.
So what this should be is help fundraise to save the Acolyte through promotion. I don't know. Like,
yeah.
So let's click on it. Let's click on it. Let's click on it right now. Let's click on it.
We're gonna find out. Yeah, we need more context because we didn't know, obviously.
Okay. Oh, $2,245 now. Okay.
There we go. Now they can almost afford one.
So here we go. All right, I'm gonna blow this up. All right, we're gonna because we would never want. I'm not accepting your fucking terms. Fuck you. Let's see the background. The fundraiser has been organized by a group of passionate fans who are dedicated to saving the Acolyte and urging Disney and Lucasfilm to give the series a much-deserved second season. Inspired by incredible fandom efforts to save their beloved show. Okay. The actions, as mentioned in the campaign's description, all donations go towards buying a digital billboard in Times Square. We're utilizing timesquarebillboard.com. Our team is doing one-day digital billboard ad later this month, which we're super excited to share with you when it goes up. An 11-day digital board ad in November and a 4-day digital billboard ad in December. The $2,200 total listed in the fundraiser's description reflects the following price. The end goal, our objective with our campaign at large is not only to amplify our love for the show, but it's also to reach more people to encourage them to stream The Acolyte, while also putting pressure on Disney and Lucasfilm to renew the series. All of us on the team have donated our own funds towards the cause. So that means that like the 52 donations, probably like half of them were just people that start. The context did not help. The context did not help at all. The context made it worse.
I think this is going to save the Acolyte. This is it. Our bad. We obviously didn't know. These people are marketing geniuses. I'm sure there was no marketing at all in Times Square for the Acolyte originally. So now they're going to find a whole new audience that's going to go out and get this show back on the air.
Yeah, the context only made it worse.
Yeah, fucking hell, bro. You probably should have just left it alone.
Context made it worse.
Holy shit, bro. How fucking embarrassing is that? Look at guys, we did it. The show is saved by buying a couple-day ad on the billboard at Times Square.
Oh, man.
I love that they even have like a promo code and stuff. They're like, yo, we've got,
The lack of context would kind of be what Acolyte fans do to me, where they clip one little thing that I say and then they build a fake narrative around it. Then you add the more context and it's like, oh, that's not what he actually meant, or there was a joke. That's what they do to us.
Yeah.
That I just provided the facts that this thing raised $2,200 to save the Acolyte, which will not save the Acolyte. Do you know what would have saved the Acolyte? It being a good show. I call me crazy, but that's kind of what I think would have saved the Acolyte. With it,
you know what also would have saved the Acolyte? Fucking raising $2,200 to pay more people to watch the fucking thing. Because obviously the numbers were terrible. Nobody fucking watched it. You could have used that money and given like what, a couple thousand people Disney Plus subscriptions, and they could have looked at that and went, we got more subscriptions because of the Acolyte. Like, this is wild, dude. Yeah, I'm glad we got more context. I feel like the Acolyte will come back now. Yep. Fucking shit, bro. How embarrassing.
Oh boy.
Andre CR for $5,000. 50 losers got scammed. Yeah.
Pretty much.
Pretty fucking embarrassing, dude. That's wild. The Hidden Bee for $2 says you guys have to keep playing Among Us. Oh yeah, I read that one. Yeah, we absolutely do. Coalee for $5. Eric and Epic Mike are one of my favorite African American. Technically, it's 1.5, but we'll count as one. Yeah, it's pretty. Did you just pull something up?
I was just resharing my screen, so.
Oh, gotcha.
So.
Psychmonger for $5 says, "Here's $5 for your Trumpy Trout fund." Yeah, Jeremy's gonna buy a whole warehouse full of these things, man.
I am not buying that. I am not interested in that.
Chat, you guys got to send. What is it? $49.99? Is that what it was?
$59.99.
$59.99, and we can get Jeremy a Trumpy
I don't
Trout.
want the fucking Trumpy Trout. Okay, I truly don't. All right.
I'm pretty sure Jeremy has a PO box. Just send it right there. Send as many of those as you can, or just send in the super chats. Yeah, just $60 super chat will buy him a Trumpy Trout.
No, please.
Eric
no.
July's fire detector for Canadian $2 says beep. Yeah. You gotta get that fixed, Rippa. What are you doing? Maddening for $5 says song lyric super chats receiving compliments. Jeremy's bread and butter. Have a great day, gentlemen. Yeah, thank you so much, Maddening. Appreciate you. Elite Neo for $5 says Jeremy's got the Super Saiyan 3 eyebrows, but not the hair, unless he's able to fit it all under that cap. Well, we all know Jeremy's bald under his cap. Like, he doesn't have any hair.
I don't have any hair. I have no hair.
Ministry of Wrong Think for $5 says people calling Savvy's B cups in a push-up bra mommy milkers is a black pill. Chat is cooked. That's fucking wild, dude. Ian H for $5. Tuesday night's main event was hilarious. Can't watch live. Mike, thanks for having an above 3rd grade reading level. Yeah, it was a difficult endeavor to get to, but we got there.
Just so everybody knows, because I don't know if everybody knows. Good Lord.
Uh-oh.
From the 45th president of the United States of America.
Let's make fishing great again, okay?
He's here, everyone's favorite fish, Trumpy Trout.
No one has ever seen a fish like me.
Trumpy Trout is an animatronic talking fish with a big personality.
I am the hugely bigliest fish in the pond.
Watch his fins flap and his large mouth move as he makes speech after speech in high-fidelity sound.
Some bass are bad fish, crazy fish, criminal fish, and druggy fish. But some bass are good fish, and I only love some of them.
Bro, it's so... Dude, people in chat already saying wood. That's wild. Bro, when they designed this, they had to know that leaving the mouth open like that was just wrong.
It's so stupid. It's so stupid.
The voice is so bad, too.
It's so bad. It's so fucking stupid. It just gives
Mount him to your wall or use the built-in stand to display him proudly on your desk. Now you'll never miss a Trumpy Trout rally.
Look at all these white people, man.
The whole family get together to take this fucking video. You know that kid has never used a phone like that in his life. They just like, you know, just hold it up, bro.
I'm building a new pond, and the bass will pay for it.
Set him to motion activated to surprise his fans. Fans.
My fins are big. I have the biggest fins. No fish have fins like me.
Or turn him on and let his inspiring words delight the crowd.
All the fish love Trumpy. They just have me.
Catch Trumpy Trout for yourself or someone you love.
Oh, they can try, but they can't. They just can't.
Treat yourself to this limited edition Trumpy Trout for just $59.99. It comes with your official Make Fishing Great Again certificate of authenticity. Order right now and we'll instantly upgrade you to the deluxe version with desktop stand and Trumpy Trout jingle free.
He is the greatest trout, without a doubt, the biggest fish.
And for even more fun, we'll give you a discount when you buy more than one.
We got the shoreline secure. No bass in this pond.
Supplies are limited, so don't miss your chance to hook the greatest fish of all time.
I am the greatest trout, and there is no doubt.
This is a limited edition collectible from Top Dog Direct.
Oh my god,
bro! And if you just like muted that and just watch the lips going, you would think that was some kind of sexual thing, bro.
Oh, this is so fucking bad.
Well, like Jeremy said, guys, you send in $60.
I did not say that.
Or just send it to him in his PO box. He wants as many of these as you can get him. He needs a warehouse full of these things. Okay. Ministry of Wrong Thing for $10. That has to be a scam. No freaking way you can buy a Times Square ad for just $2K. That's worth millions. How down bad do you have to be to think the multi-billion-dollar company needs your GoFundMe? Yeah, they're really struggling out there, man. They do have numbers. They could get an ad, but I don't know how big it is, and I don't think it's going to do what they think it is. So, Asin for $10 says, I get it now. Beardo has been absent because he was recording voice lines for Trumpy Trout. Good job, Beardo. Yeah, that's his new hustle is, doing that. I'm going to build a better pond. AD the Demon Slayer for 2 says, hashtag save the Beardo. Yeah, he's out there struggling right now. So Shadow Sand for $5 says, where's the hashtag restore the boobs fundraiser for Savvy? We'll get right on that. RSC Elman for 2, $1.50 for Epic Mike being in Michigan, 50 cents for Jeremy. Hey,
Damn.
I'm all about it, man.
I respect it. I
We'll
respect
grind
it.
that. Yeah. Maddening for $5 says to help Acolyte 2 or season 2 efforts reach a respectable 2250 quality content. Yeah, man, that's wild shit. Jose Taco for $1.99 says Nintendo just announced new hardware just in time.
Yeah. You didn't see their announcement? I'll pull it up. Give me a minute.
I'm
Go ahead and
super
keep
behind. I was off Twitter all day yesterday, so or most of the day. Mystery 809 for Canadian $5 says, will Jeremy get the brand new Nintendo product Alarmo? Oh, I did see that.
Yeah, here we go.
It is a pretty silly product. Yeah.
Here we go.
This is Nintendo Sound Clock Alarmo, an interactive alarm clock that's out of the ordinary. Let's see what it's like to wake up with Alarmo. Oh, do you hear that?
It's a fucking alarm clock.
The alarm is going off. But
Bro,
Alarmo
they're acting like this is some
Start
innovative
your
fucking
day.
technology.
That's right. It responds to your body's movement with game sounds. Like here, with the sound of coin.
This is 100% for Krista.
Bro.
Krista will eat this up.
This is hard. Yeah, this is for hardcore fans. I can literally just set a custom alert on my phone that makes all of those noises. This is-
Yeah.
Things from Super Mario Odyssey.
That's crazy, bro.
Or here. With the sound of ink splats from Splatoon 3.
Nobody sleeps like this. We sleep with like drool coming out of our mouth. We got like your cover is never that well put together after you're sleeping.
No.
Your hair is all messed up. This is not accurate at all.
And I can tell you right now, if that thing starts like making coin sounds at me, I'm punching it across the room.
Yeah, like I don't have any music that I like for my alarm because it's something you hate because you don't want to hear it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't want to
No.
hear it. You're like, fuck, quit playing. I gotta, because it's dreadful. Like I love Nintendo music. I love all of their theme music. I don't want to hear that when I'm waking up because then it's just gonna be like, it's gonna make you hate it. Then you know what I mean?
Yeah. What a weird ass product, bro. Oh my god.
This
It
is
just
such
sounds like gunshots going off in your backyard. Like,
And
dude,
here, from The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
this is some crazy shit.
The music combines with
Does everybody have like the all of these people sleep perfectly?
sound effects
Yeah.
created by your movement.
Like,
So you
oh,
can
what's
start the
going
day
Nobody sleeps like this, Nintendo. Nobody.
feeling like you're
They
in
even
the
act like
kingdom
it
of
was some really
Hyrule.
weird thing.
And when you get out of bed,
This is weird, bro.
That's wild, dude.
I'm not interested. I'm not
No,
interested.
thank you.
I haven't seen the rest of this though. I kind of want to see what the rest of this is like. What do they do? Like,
I
where are
don't
they going to
know,
get
like-
2.5 more minutes out of this?
I don't know, bro. Like,
Ooh.
that's wild.
a fanfare plays and the alarm comes to an end.
Oh, just like auto shuts off?
No,
It's
it's
like
not
a-
fake. This is real. Nintendo just announced
You
this.
see, Alarmo detects movement with its motion sensor.
No way.
That's creepy.
That is creepy, bro.
and responds to your actions with sounds.
This is
When
the
you get out of bed,
Andy says this is the Switch too.
Holy shit, bro.
Alarmo stops
my
automatically
God.
without
that's
you needing to
crazy
touch
shit.
it. Keep in mind, though, the alarm will get more intense the longer it takes for you to get up.
And we called it Alarmo, dude. Like, of all the things to fucking call it, you could have put eyes on it or some shit to try to make it like cutesy, but
So, rise and shine. You can set an alarm inspired by 5 games. Super Mario
Fucking love that
Odyssey,
score so much.
do you want to hear it first thing in the morning every morning?
No,
Pikmin 4,
no, I have an annoying sound to wake me up.
Splatoon 3, Ring Fit Adventure,
Nobody played that.
What,
I
Ring
knew
Fit
these guys would show up.
Adventure?
Nobody played that shit.
and
No.
The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Wake up, Link.
Each game features 7 alarm varieties, known as scenes. And they all have their own combination of music.
I have never seen a more Krista specific item.
Yeah, that's only for Krista. This
This is a Krista specific item.
There's not a single other person on the planet that will buy this other
Yeah.
than Krista.
Yeah, this was made specifically for her.
That's
Let's finish the rest of this.
And sounds.
That's crazy, dude.
And when you connect to the internet, you can get more alarms as free updates as they become available. Besides the alarm function, Alarmo is packed with features to support you throughout the day, such as sleepy sounds, which play when you get into bed and help you wind down.
Nintendo's often way behind on the times. Does Nintendo understand smartphones?
No.
Like, does Nintendo
They-
understand that you can literally do all of this with a fucking smartphone? Like, literally all
Like,
of this.
You can make custom sounds from all your favorite things. You can set multiple alarms if you don't wake up to the first one. You're like, what? That's crazy, dude. And the fact that it doesn't start with fucking Mario Kart as one of the like games attached to it.
Yeah,
Like that would be at
yeah.
a later date. I'm like, wait. Wow,
Yeah.
dude.
Nintendo
doing?
Nintendo's gonna start copyright striking people that play music from their alarms on their phones. They're gonna be sending cease and desist when they find out like that you play alarms on your phone. They're like, we have this market cornered. You're not allowed to play an alarm with Mario music to wake you up. We're going to send a cease and desist and shut you down.
We created an Alarmo. What else do you need?
Records, which keep a log of your sleep and movement while in bed.
What?
And hourly chime, which
I don't want Nintendo to know what I'm doing when I'm in bed.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, what are you
I don't want.
you go to bed every night at like 10 o'clock and there's like rapid movement for like a minute and a half and then nothing. Like, like that's fucking crazy, dude.
features various Nintendo characters signaling the top of the hour.
Oh man.
Add some play to the start of your day. Alarmo. For a limited time, Nintendo Sound Clock Alarmo is only available for purchase online by paid Nintendo Switch Online members in
Yeah, this is terrible. This is not good. This is not good.
Nintendo's watched you jerk off in bed, man. Like,
Yeah.
oh my god, dude, what an awful product. Oh dude, that's crazy. Oh, real quick, we got a big one. Zanzoltan.
Zanzoltan.
Yeah, there we go. That took me a second there. I fucking bearded that one.
He's
For
got the Dan
ARS
Vask. He's got the Dan
1000.
Vask. It's a Dan Vask. He's got the Dan Vask hack where he sends like
Yeah.
$5 and it shows like it's for 1,000. He's got the Dan Vask hack.
Yeah. So they released Trumpy Trout. Are we gonna get the toss salad mala? Oh, dude. If I had that image now, you will have it too. Hail the 199 Trump 2024. Yikes, bro. Tomac for 20. So standing here, I realize you were just like me trying to make history, but who's to judge the right from the wrong? When our guard is down, I think we'll both agree that violence breeds violence, but in the end, it has to be this way. Boom. Thank you so much.
Like how you just ran past that one, Tomax.
Yeah. Bro, I'm just kind of fucked up about this Alarmo thing, dude. That was weird. I'd rather have Trumpy Trout. Jacoby Monsoon, member for 7 months, says, hey, watching with friends Chris and Julie, can you say hi? Hi, Chris and Julie.
What's up?
How you doing?
Chris and Julie, thank you for watching. Thank you to everybody for watching.
Yeah, absolutely. And we gotta make sure. I'm gonna start a GoFundMe for a Trumpy Trout for Jeremy. Jason Yankovic for $2. How much did Jay donate to save the Acolyte? I don't think he has to donate anything now. He hit 100K. He's done.
Yeah, he's done now. He doesn't even care. He doesn't even care.
AD the Demon Slayer for $2. More proof that these weirdos don't spend money. Yeah. Except their own. On worthless shit. Corrigan for 14, whatever ZAR is. Finally, there's DEI in this live stream. 199. Yeah, man. We took me having to use the weather machine to get it to happen, but we're here now. Let's see here. Warren for $2 says, for Epic Mike's hashtag Save the Dogs fundraiser. Thank you so much, Warren. We appreciate you. Taker for $5 says, my favorite Acolyte moment is Soul letting Quimera off with a warning despite the apothecary owner being missing and him being an accessory to murder. Yeah, there's some really weird logic in that fucking show. It's awful. I see why I got canceled. Lord Botha for $5 says, how you gonna win bragging rights without Trumpy Trout, Jeremy?
Guess what? Somebody just won bragging rights.
Uh-oh.
He's back on Twitter, everybody.
There it is!
Dan is back. Dan Vasquez returned to Twitter, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
now you can go over there and talk a lot of shit to him. So yes, he is back.
Yep,
Dan
Twitter just got way gayer.
Is back. It got a lot gayer. So there you go. So hail to Dan Vask. I just he sent me a Twitter message, all caps. Check my Twitter with a bunch of exclamation points.
Oh shit. Well,
Good
shout out to
Lord,
Dan and fucking Brazil for being back on fucking Twitter, man. The Trillis for 199 says, point and laugh at the Acolyte defenders. Yeah, man. That shit's wild. They're never gonna give up on that show. It's the new Ghostbusters 2016.
Yeah,
we're talking about it for the next 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
Raven Black Sparrow for $2 says that's gonna be someone's new glory hole. Yeah, somebody's gonna definitely have sex with that fish. Jeremy's Trump body pillow for $2. Don't you dare get Trumpy Trout, you cheater. Savvy Sweetie for 199. I could have been a contender. Could have been somebody. There you go. Shout out. Truth Hurts for $2. Imagine Seg's 1-up coin Mario. Yahoo! Yeah, that's gross, bro. John Ambler for $5. Here's some funds to help Jeremy get a piece of that juicy bass. I'm doing my part. Yeah, we're getting there, man. He's gonna have to. Steve Fitch for Canadian $5. I wonder what the Nintendo sound it makes for. Oh God. Yeah, welcome back, Dan.
Sorry, I didn't mean to take your super chat down.
You're
Sorry
all
about
good,
that.
Man. I wonder what the Nintendo sound it makes for masturbating. It's just 1-up coins, just constantly, bro. Darth Maul's lower half for $2 says, fund the Acolyte Season 2 GoFundMe is even better. Dude, that shit's crazy. Highlander, member for 6 months. To all the Floridians out there, be safe. Jeremy, Gay, Beardo, Fat, Hail Epic Meek, Trump, Vance 2024. Hell yeah, man. Thank you. Maximus BT for 199. Super Metroid better than Dread. Do you agree with that, Jeremy?
Yeah, I mean, I think they're both phenomenal. So I mean, I'm not gonna say anybody's wrong. I like Dread more. Dread is one of my favorite games of all time. Super Metroid awesome. Was historically one of always going to be my favorite Metroid, and I didn't think it could be topped. But man, I love Metroid Dread. Metroid Dread. Yeah. Have you played it?
I have not yet.
Play Dread. It's not easy either. It's pretty difficult too. Yeah.
I'll have to check it out. Yeah, Metroid games are rad, man.
What? Oh, good.
Yeah. Booming Bob for 199. The Nintendo Ninjas are coming. Yeah. And then Zanzaltan for another
You
1,000.
struggle. Is that the only one you struggle with? Is that
Yeah,
word?
I don't know, man. It's just something about those Z's. Imagine you invite a woman and then you make sounds of coins and a one-up sound when you, well, Nintendo just got my money if it does that. Haha. Yeah, well, it's definitely gonna be tracking you doing that shit. That's what's weird. Meatwad for $10. The most clueless people in America are those who still believe the science. I'm sorry, but if you sum for lockdowns and tests, even 5 years later, Kamala is no longer the biggest fool in America. There's a lot of weird people out there, man. Craig in the morning for $10 says, check out the new Nintendo Fuckmo. It will play classics. Nintendo soundscapes when you're laying pipe in your old lady. It's crazy, bro. Gun Home Mac for $2. I had sex next to Alarmo and it played Smash Bros. It's crazy. And Osirian for $1.99. Thank you for the super sticker. Appreciate you, bro. We're all caught up.
All caught up. Another one in the books.
Boom.
So I will be live for CobraCast tonight. Maybe even earlier in the day. I'm not sure. But I will be covering the Trump interview with Andrew Schultz and also covering the hurricane. So it may be a long live stream tonight. We'll see what happens. And let's see. There you go. You got another one.
Fucking shit. Zanzaltan for an ARS 500 says, last super chat. Say my name, Epic. Say it. I tried to again and I fucking failed. I'm sorry. And then we got a couple more. Dang, you guys are crazy. Fubi for $1.99 says, can Alarmo play Falcon Punch? Well, this Falcon Punch.
There's so many jokes, bro.
Bro,
There's
they really
many.
did not think this one through. John Papasergio for $5 says, Nintendo will send the Pinkertons to your house if you use their sounds on your phone. Yeah. And then Oneos? How do we say that one? I don't
For
know.
20.
For 20 says nothing. I'm just trying to figure out how to say their fucking name. Fuck me up again. Good job, guys. No, thank you so much for the 20. And now we're all caught up.
Now we are all caught up. Mike, what do you got going on?
I'm gonna be streaming later today. I'm gonna be streaming more Resident Evil 2 remake. I'm fucking loving it, dude. I just ran into Mr. X. I was scared shitless. I shot him in the face and nothing happened. I used up all of my ammunition shooting this fucker and he never stopped. And people were like, don't shoot him, you're wasting your ammo. So now I'm running around with no ammo. My knife got stuck in the zombie. So yeah, we're gonna keep rocking it and trying to survive. That's what I got.
Hell yeah, man. Make sure you guys subscribe to my D-Day Cobra channel if you're interested in CobraCast a little bit later. I will be also uploading a video and here to this channel. I got to work on some videos here for this channel as well. And thank you guys so much. Good to have Mike here. Appreciate you being here, brother. And chat, we love you. Have a great day. And we will talk to all of you later. Bye, everyone.